was just wondering, like, well, what was when he tagged me in a tweet about the betting thing. I was wondering if it was very important to read, but it turns out it wasn't. So yeah, didn't really mention anything. So guys, how's everyone doing? Thanks a lot for the casting, no problem. Thanks a lot for tuning in. It's a pleasure to cast. There's a best of 7, as you've already got the answer for. So yeah, let's talk about the game, because we do have something immediately interesting going on here. So in the lower left corner we see a hat-trick first this time around from Team Extreme Supremacy's sLivko, or Steelmaker. And in the upper right hand corner we have our blue Terran player from Redbloods, it's LilleKanin. So yeah, I mean, he actually opened with a gas first here, which is the which is why I was saying, you know, something interesting is going on. Gas first here in this TVZ, and on a very large map as well. Which is suggesting he's just going to try and punish maybe what he's assuming is going to be a greedy play out of sLivko. He doesn't see his opponent in the top side, but he was so close to seeing this Overlord, but didn't quite see it. Doesn't matter though, because he's going to be going to the bottom left next anyways. As the factory already on the way down, reactor on the way down too, so it's going to be just gas first reactor Hellions here. And let's see what's going to happen. Let's see how long this game can go. I mean, right now it looks as though this game may be very short. So we will see though. We'll see how much damage this gas first reactor Hellion build can do from LilleKanin. Because if it doesn't do much damage, sLivko's going to start taking a bit of a lead, start getting a little bit ahead. Maybe not quite as far ahead as he got in that game against Blitztower with the openings, but we will see. So gas is on the way for him. So he's taking a gas here straight off, and he's going to have that. As LilleKanin will just check, sees the hatchery on the natural, and we'll just back away here straight away actually. So not really interested, but I think he's going to proxy a starport actually. This is something I've seen him do before, so I think he's going to proxy a starport, and actually there it is. It's already been placed. So starport going to come down, and yeah, we're going to see these Hellions starting across the map here very shortly. Nothing really out on the map to scout for sLivko. So again, this could really catch him a little bit off guard. Get comfortable, guys. 2-hour game incoming, says Ulf96. Ulf Rogoff raises him to a 5-hour game incoming. If this game ends before 10 minutes, ooh, I don't even know what to, I would be amazed. I would call it a miracle. So let's see. I mean, it's going that way because, I mean, right now sLivko doesn't have anything. If 4 Hellions get into your base and you have no units, you know, he's positioned his queens on the low ground. You know, he's going to lose a lot of drones. So he's maybe going to be caught a little bit off guard here. Hellions 3 and 4 on the way over. No second gas. He's going to start building mines now as well. So that could be an interesting addition into the into this drop. Star C277 also saying take a drink and get comfortable, guys. Oh dear, oh dear. We know what's going to happen, but is it? Because here we go, you know, there's nothing for sLivko. He's actually supply blocked right now, which means he's not going to have Zerglings. Does he make a round of drones? This is the question. Does he make a round of drones now? He makes 2. He makes 2. Drops coming in. He's about to see it. 2 Zerglings on the way, but that's not going to be enough, guys, because here we go. Bayonett's coming down as well, and there's a drop in his main base. There's Hellions everywhere. One of them gets surrounded for a moment or two, but, well, not long enough. And 10 workers killed already, and the Hellions are all still alive. The first one may be about to die. He's starting to take a lot of damage. 13 workers killed. Picks up at 14 workers killed, and will just relocate towards the natural. 20 Zerglings have been made so far. Well, this isn't enough damage just yet. There's still a lot of workers out, and the worker count is still even. And, you know, this is a late command center for LilleKanin, so that's still things to think about here, guys. There's a couple of mines moving across. And sLivko will be very, very cautious here, I'm sure. Is this some... Okay, he's going into a Banshee now. As an SCV here from building that starport will be starting to repair up these Hellions. There's mines, and Hellions actually going to go towards the natural, which is not going to work out. Okay, he's actually going to go towards the main base. Ooh. He's going to go in between them both, as he's going to try and run by into the natural at the same time. He's actually going to put mines onto the natural ramp. sLivko doesn't see them. Oh no, he's just lost all of his Zerglings. The mines on the ramp. Just killed about 10 or 12, 14 Zerglings or something, and now Hellions are going to come into the natural again. And there's again just not really too much to kind of defend, and there's definitely not enough Zerglings now. Although he picks up, he's about to lose the medevac. Oh, it's just going to get away. Wow. But that was a really cool little trick. I mean, the mines here are very, very annoying actually, and the Queen needs to be a little bit careful of them, as Banshee's about to start coming in as well, guys. More factories being added on, And these mines are actually going to reposition themselves. Goodbye. No way does that queen survive. Well, even if the queen doesn't go down here, the Spore Claw is out of position for this Banshee. The queen's on very low hit points, and it's going to be picked off here most likely, as the Banshee should just pick off the queen. Do the smart thing, LilleKanin. Do the smart thing. Pick off the queen. This medevac really needs repairing up, man. Like, he cannot afford to do anything right now. Still no units, though. I mean, a run by into the natural again is open to do a lot of damage. These mines are going to pick off a Overlord. And these Hellions, again, just looking for a way they can do anything. They're going to keep on denying the creepers. Back at home again. 3 factories are down in total. This command center morphing in also. And these queens not really doing too much yet either. So needs to get back in range of the Spore Claw over there. Spore Claw going to start getting targeted down. Will not go down before it finishes up. So a bit of a wasted time here really, as Hellions will start elevatoring into the main base. And there's about to be 8 Hellions, 7 Hellions in here. Another Overlord goes down. This Banshee is just about going to get away. Oh, the Queens. Okay, it's not in range of anything anymore. As Hellions come in, drones being pulled to the natural once again. Queens starting to take some damage, and Ling's spreading out into a conclave, trying to get into a position where they're going to be able to surround these Hellions and do the most damage they can. 1 Hellion about to fall here. In fact, he's down to only 4 Hellions in, or 5 Hellions in this main base, but a lot of Queens going down. He's getting another transfuse down there, and he does get it as the Banshee runs out of energy. Oh no! More drones going down. 6 drones in that first volley of fire, and now more will continue falling. LilleKanin here just keeps up the aggression, just keeps coming his way, and Lings are going to catch these Hellions though. These Hellions may finally go down. And finally sLivko are going to clean this up, but LilleKanin behind this is taking a lead. 36 SCVs to 35 drones. It's not over yet. He's still got these 2 Banshees as some Lings are finally going to move across the map. There actually isn't a wall off here, but with 3 factories, I guess it's going to make enough Hellions for it not to really matter. These mines are going to reburrow on the ram. He's going to pick off. He actually picks off a drone there because it was transferring, so that was a little bit of a shame. Shouldn't have really got that much damage, as it will be picked off here soon. I mean, the Overseer is coming in as this counterattack again is a little bit scary. The Hellions only just started in production. He's actually going to lose a lot of SCVs here, and he really shouldn't be. Where are his Hellions? He must have some Hellions out on the map. They're all over here. Wow, okay, so he's really starting to take some big counter damage here. 7 workers killed so far, and I mean, more will continue because these Hellions aren't here yet, and okay, the Lings actually start to peel away, which is a little bit interesting. Hellions back into the natural though again, and oh no, the drones are stacking! Get out of there, drones! Drones, you don't want to stand like that! Oh god, it's painful to watch. 17 SCVs have been killed, guys, as these Hellions pick off a few more drones. You know, if LilleKanin had just left a few Hellions at home... Wow, he's still losing Hellions! He's actually still losing Hellions! He's losing a couple more SCVs, the Hellions continuing to fall. Oh dear, that Hellion caught as well. The wall just come up, but 21 workers killed. If he didn't take this damage back at home, he would be fine. He'd be doing a lot. He'd be doing an absolute, you know, he'd be actually quite far ahead, I think, on workers. But instead, he's taking a lot of damage here. And maybe even irrecoverable damage, because 26, I mean, he's got 3rd CC coming up, but still, it's kind of tough, right? So, this is crazy. Ling's gonna go back home. Spire's on the way, but I don't think LilleKanin has that good of an economy to make 4s. I guess he can make a couple of 4s. But I mean, if he just makes like 7 meters, he has to make 4s, but then he can just mass on roaches, and I don't think he gets enough tanks out in time to defend. Especially on this ramp, on the natural, it's so wide, so it's very easy to come up into, very hard to wall off. As Zergling's going to be spotted here. Banshee will find this gold base and will begin to take that down. 14 minutes in the game, and it doesn't even feel like 40 minutes in the game because we just had non-stop action from about the 5th or 6th minute mark. Zergling's going to move across and see what they can get up to. Drone gets taken down as these Zerglings won't do much actually in the natural this time. 2 SCVs killed and a Hellbat, but the Hellbat will be able to finish these off. And some more Zerglings running in, but not really doing too much. A couple of Banons being moved in here, but the 4 should be able to take care of those. Or the Hellbats might be brave enough to try it. And the 4 blows it up next to the Hellbats. How mean. So, Cloak Banshees actually continue to do quite a bit of damage here. sLivko is actually struggling to get up to a 3rd base, but I mean, Mutas are about to pop out, and again, there's not much anti-air at all right now for our Terran. So as he flies over here, he's going to be able to intercept this medevac, intercept the Banshees as well, but he doesn't have an Overseer. Okay, Overseer's coming in. Yeah, so he's going to be able to clean up all these Banshees. Lose the third base though again. It would have been nice even if you just got cancelled on that. Banshees will get away for now, although they're going to run out of energy soon. But sLivko not going to chase that for long enough. So we'll just move across the map here, and again, there's only 1-4. I don't know about you, but I don't know how well 1-4 is going to cope with all these mutas. 15 mutalisks. I'm pretty sure even if he repairs it, he's just going to lose so many SCVs which are repaired. So, you know, which are in there repairing. A couple of tanks get a couple of shots on these roaches trying to run in, as he's going to go after these turrets, but SCVs are pulled immediately. And he's just going to turn around, he's going to go for the 4, no, he goes for the turret which is being built next to the 4. And this 4 is going to start getting repaired. He's fighting in range of 2 turrets, and that's just something you cannot do. You know, when I was initially saying you can take on 1-4, then it's definitely a possibility. But not if you're going to waste a lot of time initially. And 16 workers killed as well. Oh no, these Banshees have been going huge on this natural expansion. A lot more damage being done here, and the LilleKanin takes the worker lead again. sLivko taps out, and game number 6 goes the way of Redbloods.